Hey, quants. Today's going to be a chart day, and just real quick, I'll touch on the Click Alchemy thing. I do have um, the wait list up still. I figured out a way to get some individuals testing that stuff while keeping the wait list up, but really I want to be able to test the production side directly. I thought about just kind of shadow opening it, leaving it open, and then if people wanted to join, they could join, but I like the idea of just, plus it's something I like to test things out, right? So I want to test just leaving that wait list up, let some other individuals test it in production. If you're smart enough to figure out how to bypass that, I'm not that concerned. You can bypass the wait list and go straight to the application. You still can't access the application without actually paying for it. So if you want to get early access and you figure out how to do that, you can probably ask AI how to do that. But I'm not that concerned about it. I just want to have it tested in production by some real users that I trust to help me validate that before I open it up to everyone else. So that'll be there. I did mention that I was going to be doing some more content on X. I've got my links for those things in the description. Thanks to Click Alchemy, that makes it super easy for me to just like post those things in there. I know YouTube has a feature of like use stuff from last, but then you have to go and edit it. Some people in chat using GPT or whatever thing, they have that chat scrolling window. I've seen some other tools out there that do something similar to like Click Alchemy. However, same thing, it's just like the scrolling window of chat. And I don't feel like it really encapsulates the workflow as a content creator on YouTube or maybe Rumble or even Instagram would like to manage their content. So that's what I think Click Alchemy is a good fit for that. But back to the point here, I mentioned I was going to be posting some more stuff on X, and I've been more active there. I did post something today, and I just thought it was relevant to bring it up because we are approaching, it is a ways away yet, but we are approaching the equinox, which is in Gann terms a pivotal date where things could occur. I mentioned some targets here. I did this without looking at the chart this morning. However, I knew from yesterday that there was, looked like things were kind of, momentum was building for a breakout. It looks like if we get a hold above the 71,000 price, we're going to get some, some momentum to the upside, and I think continuation. However, and to that we could all say hallelujah. We finally getting the the relief rally after 5 months. Oh man, that reminds me, talking about the seasonal stuff, I wanted to come back and do that, and I forgot to do that before I started this video. So I'll probably just do kind of a poor man's review of that seasonal stuff. I wanted to highlight stuff. I might do that and then post that either on YouTube and X, the stuff that I wanted to do with seasonal charts, just to kind of highlight it more, but I'll probably still cover that briefly here. So point is, I wanted to kind of mention the content that I posted on X, mentioning the breakout levels, the support levels that I was looking at, and then how that kind of works in conjunction with like some of the astrological stuff, the seasonal dates and that. And so I don't have like an email list on Quant Alchemy, my main website, like I do on Click Alchemy. However, I will be putting that up in the next couple of weeks, next few weeks. I won't say exactly when, because I have some volunteer work I'm doing, helping out people with their websites, and then I also have paid work that I'm doing, helping people out with their websites, and then also I've got all the other stuff that I'm doing, trying to help out the community with like just quant and algorithmic trading stuff and that. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into the charts because I haven't, that's the wrong button. I still haven't looked at the charts today. But I did look at like some price lists, so I knew that the price was moving up. And so, yeah, like I said, if this holds here, I think this is a pretty clean break out of the range, right? So I would put the range down here. It kind of broke down into that range from this point, which we're just barely playing over right now. So I would love to see that one more day like similar to this, and we're going to get that 821 cross. That would look pretty good in my opinion to get a retest of the bottom of the range here. So 85, potentially 90,000. I don't think that's too crazy, but I would be watching for those levels to see. I didn't draw. I would be watching for those levels for resistance, right? So even if we do break through there, I think we're going to get some play at these levels before we actually get up over that. So depending on what your position is or you know, if you're short-term trading, long-term trading, there might be action there for you there. Excuse me. The other thing, I saw Eric on his channel, or Crown on his channel, pointed out that the bull moon had come. I think I had this on my chart last time because I just usually have this on the chart. I didn't mention it, but yeah, that's all kind of playing into some of that astrological stuff. I did mention we had momentum on the histogram. Haven't turned around on the MA for the MACD yet, but if we get that turnaround, that'll look good. Won't take much to get that sloping up. I did mention that we could see price action move up despite this pointing down. At this point, that knife is about as high as it usually goes. It could go higher for sure, but my point about that is even after that, oftentimes after you get spiked, in the case I'm looking at right here on the chart, isn't that case, but it is not uncommon to get a spike and then see the price continue to go up after that spike occurs sometimes. So I'm not going to go do a whole review of that, just noting that that's the case. With that said, we got the stochastics pointing up. That was after we got this buy, which is basically just the blue crossing over the pink here, and so that gave us the buy signal there. It kind of shifted around a little bit, but bounced. It looked like it might cross back down, and then you get like a sell. I mentioned this before. You get the divergence kind of signal where you have like a sell by sell. Let's go ahead and take a real quick look at the seasonals like I said I was going to do. Hopefully you guys don't hear my dog scratching on the door. I should have made her come in before because she is likely to go ballistic if I don't go let her in right away. But since I'm in the middle of recording, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this and let her be patient because it is a nice day out and I don't feel too bad about her being stuck outside for a little bit. Just a few more minutes. So let's see. I'm just going to do some counting because I think I mentioned 6. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back up here, 6. So from 2018 to 2019, we did have 6 red months. We're not currently at 6 right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're up almost 10% in the month now. So green. So we're not hitting the 6th month yet, but it is possible, of course, that we could lose that. I don't see any other timelines that was going to jump out here. I just wanted to create a nicer graphic to look at that. I'll probably do that and then post it up on X or post it on YouTube as just a post. But interesting data there. It looks like we're finally getting a little bit of a relief rally here. Whether that ends the month green is yet to be seen yet. So let's go ahead and we'll back to the chart here. Take a look at gold. Heard some people saying it's dumping. Yeah, I mean, this is looking like I mean, I did mention the potential to kind of bounce off of this, and I was like, looks like we might keep going, but we're back under there. So a little sharper top than what I was kind of thinking other than a graze here, but we might get that kind of signal playing out and then continue dumping on gold. Yeah, stochastics down, momentum's down, really not much. It doesn't look like there's a lot going on for gold here right now. Best case scenario, I would say we kind of continue to range out. Maybe we have, we'd have to build a new range here. But if it drops back into this range, then I think we're just kind of exhausting the buyers before it probably takes a little leg lower. And if we start dropping significantly again, I'd probably look at the weekly time frame for these. Then I might be interested, but I'd be looking at targets much, much lower than where we're at now. Let's take a look at silver. Silver. Same kind of thing. Not really much here. Still kind of ranging. Just stochastics look like they're turning over. So doesn't mean it can't go up, but right now it looks like we're still just ranging out here. So waiting to see if we break the bottom part of these range, and then if we do that, I think we're going to have a pretty big dump, but down to the 200s, which would line pretty well with these the kind of last point of consolidation here. There was just a little bit of consolidation here that it looks like we're playing around in. So let's see, I did cover the seasonals like I said and took a quick look at Bitcoin. I think that's going to be it for today. Just about got that Click Alchemy stuff wrapped up and ready for some production testing. So actually it is ready. I just got to merge some code so I can get it out there and get it tested. So that will be it for today. Back to doing some building, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace, quants.